service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
At the signing of the contracts to commence major upgrades for the airports in Staniel Key and Farmers Key, Exuma, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, and Chief Financial Officer of Rowdy Boys Construction, Jalen Knowles, gave us a glimpse of the developments to come.
Today's signing represents another important milestone in our commitment to drive progress across our archipelago while continuing to position the Bahamas as the regional leader in aviation. On the land side, we are constructing the long-anticipated terminal building at Farmers Key, as you have heard, that will support passengers handling from flights, including the newly introduced service by Flamingo Air in May of last year. Our focus on ensuring reliable and accessible airlift for all islands remain a priority for the Ministry of Tourism Investments in Aviation, and we are seeing unprecedented growth and demand across our family islands, including the Exuma Keys. Now at Farmers Key and Staniel Key, we are building out the networks throughout the entire chain of the islands of Exuma to unlock more value for Exumians. We're ensuring that more Bahamians benefit from the success that surrounds them. So today is not just a signing of contracts. It's about unlocking potential, advancing opportunity, and driving economic growth.
Our experience with airport infrastructure is well established. In addition to Farmers Key, we also completed Black Point Airport in 2002 and the Stella Morris Airport in 2006, a facility that Bahamas Air currently utilizes while the Devonski Airport is being upgraded. That speaks directly to the quality and durability of our work. So when it comes to airport construction and airstrip development, we bring not only experience, but proven, long-standing results.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
A 3-day workshop designed to boost and turn around customer service within the public sector is underway.
Plus, we've got an update on how the new Polytechnic school is progressing. Those details straight ahead.
Also, a popular and all-natural juice stole the show at this year's Agri Expo. Stay close to find out what it is.
And Amajal Knowles has your Access Now Total Sports coming up.
Tonight, Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Royston Jones.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now.
Welcome indeed. Now, for golf fans, it was a weekend to remember with Rory McIlroy winning back-to-back at the Masters, which wrapped up on Sunday, adding another chapter to one of the sport's most iconic platforms in the world.
Ooh, and even for those who don't follow every shot, it's hard to not appreciate the moment following days of focus and pressure and how much can come down to just 1 or 2 swings. Everyone's just holding their breath.
Absolutely. I think fans enjoyed it thoroughly. We're going to see what happens next year. And with a new week underway, of course, it's back to focusing on what's ahead. For with that said, let's dive right into the news. A lot is often said about the quality of customer service in the country. Scroll through social media platforms and you'll see a range of complaints, bad experiences, and oftentimes customer service horror stories. But a new initiative is aiming to turn these experiences around. Amaya Moss reports tonight.
It's being viewed as an essential investment in human capital. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Renewal seeking to enhance the skills of more Bahamians across New Providence. And in Grand Bahama, the ministry is partnering with the University of the West Indies to host a 3-day professional development initiative. The training brings together public servants from across several government agencies, equipping participants with the tools to strengthen both professional practice and human connection.
We believe that if we can improve their productivity in the workplace and inspire them, I think we could get more the public will be more satisfied in the work that is issued out to them.
We realize that our role is very important as it relates to training and making sure that our workforce is even more empowered to do the jobs that they are supposed to do.
For participants, the program serves as a stark reminder that behind every policy and intervention lies responsibility to serve people with understanding, patience, and care.
It helps us not only in our professional lives, but it also helps us. It transfers even over in our personal life.
It shines light on things that you may not have known, and then it causes you to be more aware of things that you need to be doing.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Amaya Moss.
Thanks, Amaya. The new Polytechnic and Accreditation Training Hub aimed at bridging the education workforce gap is now in its final stages of completion and is set to have a soft opening in the coming months. The new multi-million-dollar facility, which sits on the old Bahamas Academy site on Wolf Road, will provide specialized hands-on training in areas like coding and robotics. Education Director Dominique McCartney-Russell gives an update.
Right now, we are in the procurement process looking at equipment and furniture. We've already identified our students. We've identified teachers. The curriculum has been completed. And so we're just waiting on some of the finishing touches for the Polytechnic. And as soon as they are completed, we are ready to go. Our children are excited, the teachers are excited, and we believe that this Polytechnic will cause for the expansion of opportunities for students.
With a curriculum now set, McCartney-Russell says some 300 students are on tap to receive lifelong skills training.
We want to accommodate in the first year a little over 300 students, and that is from grades 11 and 12. Although the Friday it may be ad hoc where we invite 9th and 10th graders in, just to get an exploratory view of all of the trades and the different subjects in career and technical education. But yes, we want to roll out with a little over 300. We expect to open in September.
Looking forward to that. A lot of advancements going on there. Now, it's a crop that's been a staple in the Bahamian diet for centuries. It's sweet and it can be used in a variety of ways.
Yes, it can be turned into sugar, a juice, or you can eat it raw. And this crop has immense nutrition and health benefits like antioxidants, and it's packed with vitamin C.
Well, that sounds really good. And if you've guessed cane sugar, or cane at least, you're right. It was a major hit at this weekend's Agri Expo that was on Gladstone Road. You can see a good shot of it right there.
We basically propagate them. Back into the soil. And after that, we'd basically cut everything in half because the cane is almost like 15, 16 feet long. So basically, we would just cut them in half, fit them in the car, then we'll bring them down here, run them through this peeler, and then we'll dive into either juicing or bringing them down in the cane bites.
So after we do that, we boil up the fever grass like that. Now we get the sugar cane after it's already clean. Now we just cut on the machine. We run it push through the fever grass. So the machine is squeezing the essential oil through the fever grass. You're getting all of the nutritional vitamins you need without any heat going in. That's actually the best way to intake it. We need more farmers to come together.
And thanks to Bobo Cane, we've been treated to our own sips of their famous cane juice, so let's try it.
Cheers.
Let's see, it smells amazing.
The fever grass looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's medicinal benefits to that, too.
That is delicious. That is amazing. And Bobo Cane is partnering with Down to Earth Farm, where you can get this delicious cane juice. It really is. I'm going to hold on to this for the rest of the show.
I actually cut cane in St. Kitts. I mean, it's a dying industry there, but it was an enjoyable experience. I've chewed the raw cane. This, so much better.
You can enjoy this and much more in their Bahamian Cultural Village with other Bahamian products and foods every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I want to enjoy it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Still to come is National Fertility Awareness Month, and we chat with Dr. Taz about her upcoming conference.
And of course, Diane Dorset has your Access weather forecast, so stay close.
Education Minister Glenys Anna Martin and various ministry officials were warmly welcomed in song by the staff and students of Summit Academy. Minister Hannah Martin brought remarks highlighting the work the school has done in education, also admiring the Bahamian educators of the institution.
And we appreciate what role this school is playing in education in the Bahamas. And secondly, to salute the Bahamian educators that we just heard about. To encourage you to keep going and keep producing the top students in the nation.
Founder and Principal Jillian Wilson shared more insights on the school's beliefs.
We believe, students please stand, that Bahamian children deserve rigorous, forward-thinking instruction. And we believe opportunity should be accessible to as many families as possible because potential lies everywhere.
The program had various performances, including a rendition of Rise Up and a dance duet. And this is Ed Talk.
Ready for church, Grammy? Bro, you still hiding your money under this mattress?
I ain't putting my money in no bank or no credit union. My money protected right here with me for my peace of mind.
It's 2025, Grammy, and I promise you, nobody after your money. But if one of those institutions do get mashed up, your money's still protected.
So, why I gotta pay for my money to be protected?
Oh man, Grammy, with those TIC member institutions, your deposit already protected, automatically.
So, I ain't gotta hide money around the house no more?
Oh, don't say that too loud, Grammy. You're looking to get robbed. With the Deposit Insurance Corporation of the Bahamas, your savings, checking, and fixed deposits are protected up to $50,000 per depositor per member institution.
A very good Monday evening to you as we start a new week. It's time for your Access Weather Forecast, your quick look at what's shaping our weather for the next few days. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. A quick recap of last week. After a wet week, drier air finally moved in just in time for the weekend and left picture-perfect conditions across the country. There may have been a strong breeze at times, but it really felt rather comfortable outside, especially given that April is normally more on the humid side. Now this morning was no different. Mild temperatures and a nice breeze coming over the water is how we started our day. A high pressure ridge remains across the island, supporting fresh to strong breezes, while streaming moisture combined with a mid-level trough near the southeast Bahamas will enhance shower activity across the area. Now taking a closer look at our satellite picture, we're seeing some lingering clouds and showers over the central and southeast Bahamas associated with that moving trough. Our wind speeds will finally begin to die down some as we work our way through the middle of the week, which will allow afternoon high temperatures to begin to climb. Now taking a look at your boating forecast. In the northwest and the central Bahamas tonight, winds will be easterly at 15 to 25 knots with seas at 5 to 8 feet and a low tide 11:48 in the evening. Small craft operators, there's an advisory in effect. Now in the southeast Bahamas tonight, winds are northeast at 15 to 25 knots with seas at 5 to 8 feet and small craft advisory also in effect. Then Tuesday to Wednesday, in the northwest Bahamas, winds will be northeast to east at 10 to 15 knots, seas at 2 to 4 feet. We'll get a high tide at 5:55 in the morning, followed by a low tide at 12:14 in the afternoon. In the central Bahamas, winds will be northeast seas at 12 to 18 knots, seas at 3 to 6 feet. Small craft operators are advised to exercise caution. And finally, in the southeast Bahamas, winds will be northeast at 15 to 25 knots, seas at 5 to 8 feet, and a small craft advisory still in effect. It's time now for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. international temperatures brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. And that wraps up your Access weather forecast. But join me again at 11 for a full weather update. Have a great evening, everyone. Alina and Royston.
Thanks, Diane. Well, this month you might see a lot more orange on the streets, and that's because it's National Fertility Awareness Month. Joining us now to talk about it and this week's Fertility Empowerment International Conference is women's health strategist Dr. Latazia, or also Dr. Taz Stewart.
Love that name. Welcome to Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Well, I'm very pleased to be here with you tonight.
We're so glad to have you. Now, this is your third annual event, but I want to ask you, what inspired you to create this conference?
Yes. So for many years, I held in secret shame my own personal infertility and pregnancy loss challenges. When I finally built the courage to publish my first book, The Secrets of Faith in Fertility, it actually opened up Pandora's box, is what I say, because there were many women who began reaching out to me, sharing, hey, me too. And it sparked a movement, if you may, with regards to others.
And you realized you're not, the only one.
And I realized I was not alone.
And speaking of that, I feel like that is the experience of a lot of people, where when they're having either struggles conceiving or just health problems in general, they feel like they're the only one. Like you mentioned, secret shame, a lot of people feel. What are some statistics that you can share with us? Because it's not as uncommon as people think, right?
Yeah, no, it's not. In fact, the World Health Organization says that it's 1 in 6 persons globally.
Wow.
And notice I didn't say women, 1 in 6, or male, 1 in 6. 1 in 6 persons. And so that number is very staggering when you take a look at the population of the Bahamas.
Right.
That's incredible. And of course, it's important to talk about things that can do all around holistically for women's health, right?
Yes. So with women's health, we're talking about fibroids, PCOS, endometriosis, and so many other sensitive health issues that we've kept taboo for too long. And we're talking women's health. I mean, if you look at our workforce, that's more than 50% in most organizations. And so it's time for us to really dive deep in seeing how can we best support them in our community, in our churches, and in our workplaces.
Because like you said, it's the health of half of your workforce. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about what people can expect in the conference? What will they learn, or what kind of connections will they make, and then when and where can people make sure they don't miss it?
So the conference is going to be this coming Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. with our opening ceremony and our Meet the Doctors mixer. And then we have a full day event with our Women's Health Expo. We have over 20+ experts, locally and international, who are going to be in. And we also are going to have an awards luncheon where we're going to be recognizing some local pioneers and some global folks for some of the work that they have been doing. Folks can also expect to be able to ask questions. You know, this is an event where you can see multiple experts for less than the price of seeing just one. So we invite everybody to come on by. This is not just a women's health issue. This is a country. This is our national issue. And so we're inviting folks to come on in. To get more information, we invite them to go to fertilityempowerment.org or WhatsApp us at 827-8299. That's 827-8299.
Thank you for that, and wishing you all the best. It's a very important conference. We're looking towards it being a complete success.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
And stay tuned, stay with us. Sports is on right after this break.
A storied party falling apart. F&M's fleeing. Chaos. Confusion. Even court battles. What's happening with the F&M is sad. Divided. Directionless. Dysfunctional. The ones left behind won't admit it, but it's chaos inside. They say a fish rots from the head down. If Michael Pintard can't keep his own party together, how can he run an entire country?
Some burgers are simple. The Barbecue Crispy King, this one goes all in. Smoky barbecue sauce, crispy bacon, flame grilled beef, stacked high flavor in every bite. In Nassau, we don't do small, and we definitely don't do boring. And when morning hits, the Breakfast Barbecue Crispy King has that bam to start the day. Burger King Nassau, triple down on big flavor.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at a service station. Let's go.
What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you could be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk or catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one in the car, say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. You got up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
Spring into action this April with the specials at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Mullis Ready Cut Macaroni, 16 ounces, $2.19. Par Excellence Long Grain or Parboiled Rice, 5 pounds, $3.99. Iceberg Lettuce, $2.49 each. Whole chickens, $1.99 per pound. Sea Bass Raw Shrimp, $41.50, 12 ounces, $5.99. Starting with Easter and ending with the regatta, April showers you with savings at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Creative ideas didn't just come to life. They were activated through the bold intervention of the Tourism Development Corporation, an organization that goes beyond funding to fully understanding what it takes for Bahamian entrepreneurs to scale, sustain, and succeed. From tailored training programs and business plan development to website creation and strategic guidance, the TDC is building businesses with intention and impact across the Bahamas.
TDC has an opportunity and has a mandate to develop the tourism industry and develop businesses in that tourism sector. This program, Venture Pitch program, kind of like our version of Shark Tank, gives persons an opportunity to come, present their idea, somewhat in a little pressure environment, but if it's something that you're passionate about, come and present your idea, access some funding that we have available. We want to develop entrepreneurs.
The Bahama Venture Pitch Competition, it was built to unlock opportunity across the Family Islands and bring capital directly to Bahamian entrepreneurs. Since its launch, 9 competitions have been held across 7 islands, with Inagua up next. To date, approximately $360,000 has been invested into island economies, with $216,000, $24,000 per competition, awarded directly to tourism-driven entrepreneurs. This is entrepreneurship rooted in tourism and strengthening economies across the Bahamas.
We say to you, listen, keep it down home, keep it authentic, hone your 5 minutes of sharing the dream that you have with our judges, and really start to really work on that business plan. Get some expert assistance in ensuring, because a huge part of this competition is also looking at what your ideas are in terms of the vision, the problems that you are solving, the solutions that you have, and of course, how economically viable those things are. Because having a dream is one thing, but really putting in the labor-intensive strategy around how you're going to bring that to fruition is also as important.
If you have an established tourism-related product or business, or even a concept ready to be refined, the opportunity exists. The Bahama Venture Pitch Competition proves that investing in Bahamians is investing in the Bahamas.
Welcome to your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports and news from the association. Buddy Hield with perhaps his best game of the season, the Atlanta Hawks' regular season finale. Hield providing 31 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal across 21 minutes during Sunday's 143-117 loss to Miami. With Atlanta resting most of its starters, Hield saw a massive spike in usage and took advantage of the increased opportunity. He set season highs in points and 3-pointers made, and he finished with a pristine effective field goal percentage of 86.1%. The outburst comes with Hield being out of the rotation during his time in the Peach State since his move there just ahead of the NBA trade deadline. The Hawks are the 6th seed out east and are expected to meet the New York Knicks in the first-round matchup. Interesting to see if this performance allows Buddy to crack that rotation. Still on hoops, here at home, the Bahamas Basketball Federation set to host its round-robin nationals this weekend in Grand Bahama. The 3-day event expects to serve as a vital platform for athlete development, talent identification, and strengthening the national basketball program. Fans can expect exciting matchups, emerging stars, and a high level of competition throughout the tournament. Beyond the on-court action, the event reflects the BBF's ongoing mission to expand the sport across the Family Islands, foster youth engagement, and build stronger basketball communities nationwide. Look at the teams that will be participating. In Division 1, you will have Grand Bahama, New Providence, Bimini, and Abaco. Division 2, you will have Grand Bahama, New Providence, Abaco, and Eleuthera. In soccer news, Kicks Academy's U8 would strike gold at the Sharks Soccer Cup, while the U11s would finish strong with a runner-up spot. The team would deliver a thrilling comeback to capture the championship of the Sharks Soccer Cup in Davie, Florida, overturning a 3-1 deficit against Plantation FC, secure a 5-3 victory in the final. Leading the charge would be Dante Jones, who netted 4 goals, including 3 unanswered strikes that turned the game on its head and gave Kicks Academy a 4-3 lead. Peyton Archer added the finishing touch with a 5th goal to seal the unforgettable win. The victory was made even more meaningful as it was celebrated along the Kicks Academy U11 team, who battled hard but fell just short in their final against Colo Soccer Academy. In tennis news from over the weekend, the second installment of the EV Motors Open, the mixed doubles tournament and auto show in partnership with the John McEnroe Tennis Center at Bahamas. The Open brought together corporate teams, local players, and top Bahamian talent for a 2-day celebration of community and competition, as well as showcasing EV Motors' newest gasoline, hybrid, and electric models. As far as the competition, walking away with the title would be Rashid Carey and Paolo Lopez. The Bahamas Esports Federation announcing that Derek DeWong Wong Jr. and Eric Ilmine Bain III are set to participate in the esports qualification process for the Central American and Caribbean Games that will take place July 24th through August 8th in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. The qualification process will determine which athletes earn their opportunity to represent their respective countries at the final competition in the DR. The qualifiers will consist of 2 virtual tournaments per discipline, with each national team competing to accumulate points based on placement in each event. At the conclusion of both tournaments, the top 8 teams, or top 6, depending on the discipline, will advance to the final stage in Santo Domingo. And that's been a look at your sports on this Monday. And I'm John Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.
Are you better off today? Brave Davis and his cronies are. Extravagant taxpayer-funded trips, a luxury car for